Welcome to back my channel Coin Worth Million. This channel is a special place where every video brings you new knowledge, entertainment, and exciting experiences. Here Coins Worth you will find informative content, engaging stories, and everything that sparks your curiosity. Our goal is to make every moment enjoyable, help you learn something new, and be a part of this growing family. So join us and start this wonderful journey today. The 1984 United States of America quarter-dollar coin stands as one of the enduring representatives of the Washington Quarter Series, which has been an integral part of American currency circulation since 1932. The 1984 quarter, though a relatively modern issue in numismatic history, holds great historical, artistic, and economic importance, reflecting both the traditions of American coinage and the technological advancements of the United States Mint in the latter part of the 20th century. Struck during the administration of President Ronald Reagan, this coin was minted in large quantities at three major mints: the Philadelphia Mint no mint mark, the Denver Mint marked with a small d on the obverse to the right of Washington's ponytail, and the San Francisco Mint with an s mint mark, primarily for proof collectors' sets. The coin is composed of a copper-nickel clad combination, an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to an inner core of pure copper, resulting in a coin with a total weight of 5.67 grams, a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, and a reeded edge featuring 119 tiny vertical grooves that give it a distinctive tactile and visual texture. The design of the 1984 quarter retains the classic image of George Washington, the first President of the United States, which has appeared on the quarter since 1932 when it was introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. The obverse side, created by sculptor John Flanagan, portrays a left-facing bust of Washington based on Jean-Antoine Houdon's 1786 sculpture. The word, liberty, arcs across the top, symbolizing one of the founding values of the United States, while the phrase, "In God We Trust," appears to the left of Washington's neck, reflecting the national motto. Beneath the truncation of Washington's neck lies the year, 1984, clearly indicating the date of mintage. On the reverse side of the coin, the majestic bald eagle dominates the design, spreading its wings in a pose of vigilance and strength. The eagle perches on a bundle of arrows, representing preparedness for defense, while beneath the arrows is an olive branch, symbolizing the country's preference for peace. Encircling the top is the legend, United States of America, followed by the Latin phrase, e pluribus unum, which translates to, out of many, one, a reminder of America's unity among diversity. At the bottom, the denomination, quarter dollar, confirms the coin's face value of 25 cents. This design, also crafted by John Flanagan, continued the classic and easily recognizable look of the Washington quarter before major design changes arrived decades later with the state quarters program in 1999. The 1984 quarter was struck using the same clad composition first introduced in 1965 after the United States Mint transitioned from 90% silver coinage to base metals due to rising silver prices and the increased cost of minting precious metal coins for circulation. As a result, the 1984 quarter contains no silver content, making it a common circulation coin but also a historically significant artifact of the economic transformations that shaped modern American money. The minting process in 1984 involved advanced machinery capable of striking millions of coins per day, ensuring consistent quality and detail, although variations in mint errors sometimes occurred, making certain examples highly desirable among collectors. These errors could include off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, or planchette flaws, each adding uniqueness and value to an otherwise common coin. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 676,545,000 coins, while the Denver Mint struck around 546,483,064 pieces. The San Francisco Mint issued roughly 3,065,110 proof coins specially made for collectors using polished dies and planchettes to achieve a mirror-like surface with frosted reliefs. While most 1984 quarters remain plentiful and hold only face value in circulated condition, uncirculated specimens and proof examples can command higher prices, especially those graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC at high mint state MS or proof PR levels. A typical uncirculated MS65 1984D or 1984P quarter might be worth around $1 to $3, but examples in perfect Mississippi 67 or Mississippi 68 grades, with no visible blemishes and sharp detail, can fetch significantly more, sometimes exceeding hundreds of dollars at auction depending on demand and rarity of the grade. The proof versions from San Francisco, featuring deep cameo contrast between frosted devices and mirrored fields, are valued higher, particularly when preserved in their original U.S. mint packaging. The overall production reflects the strong U.S. economy of the early 1980s, characterized by industrial revival and confidence following the inflationary struggles of the 1970s. The circulation of the 1984 quarter coincided with a period of growing international influence for American currency, as the dollar maintained its position as the world's reserve currency and U.S. coinage became instantly recognizable symbols of American identity abroad. The design of the 1984 quarter represents both continuity and stability. Since its introduction, the Washington quarter design has come to embody civic virtue, leadership, and the enduring respect for the Founding Fathers. Washington's stern yet noble visage mirrors the stoic ideals of early American republicanism. The simplicity of the design allowed for decades of use without appearing outdated, making the 1984 issue a timeless example of coin artistry. Numismatically, the 1984 quarter occupies a transitional position. It predates the later state quarters series but follows decades of clad coin production, thus serving as a snapshot of everyday American money before the surge of modern commemorative issues. From an artistic perspective, the Flanagan design demonstrates a neoclassical sensibility, with balanced proportions, soft modeling of Washington's features, and symmetrical reverse elements. The alignment of inscriptions, the positioning of the eagle, and the rhythm of the reeded edge contribute to the overall harmony of the piece. In terms of circulation, millions of these coins passed through American hands during the 1980s, from vending machines to bus fares, and from cash registers to laundromats. For many citizens, the 1984 quarter became part of the ordinary rhythm of daily life, symbolizing economic participation and national unity. Over time, the coin's metallic surface often developed a soft gray patina or retained traces of copper along the edges due to the layered composition, a feature that makes circulated examples visually distinctive. Some quarters display light toning, and collectors often appreciate naturally aged specimens with subtle rainbow hues caused by environmental exposure. Collectors interested in varieties may also seek coins with striking differences, such as weakly struck areas, die-polish lines, or machine doubling. The 1984 quarter's enduring popularity arises from both its accessibility and its link to a pivotal era in American history. The 1980s marked a time of cultural dynamism, technological innovation, and political conservatism, and the nation's coinage reflected stability amidst change. The quarter's continued use emphasized continuity in American iconography. George Washington's portrait had by then adorned the denomination for over half a century, symbolizing consistency in national values. While earlier silver quarters remain more sought after for their intrinsic value, the 1984 copper-nickel issue is cherished for its role in everyday economic activity and its representation of American resilience. In a numismatic collection, this coin often bridges the gap between vintage silver quarters and the later state designs, offering both historical context and collectible charm. For modern collectors, the 1984 quarter holds appeal as part of a complete date and mintmark Washington quarter set. Those assembling full runs from 1965 through 1998 find the 1984 issues crucial for completeness. Collectors often preserve coins in airtight holders or slabs to protect them from oxidation, fingerprints, or abrasions that could reduce their grade. The proof examples, with their mirror finish and intricate detail, remain prized for showcasing the mint's craftsmanship. Though the coin was produced in massive numbers, high-grade specimens remain challenging to locate due to heavy circulation. For this reason, mint state and proof coins continue to attract attention at numismatic conventions and online marketplaces. From a cultural standpoint, the 1984 quarter represents more than currency, it encapsulates American history, art, and economy in miniature form. It stands as a silent witness to countless transactions, a tangible connection between citizens and their government. The eagle's fierce poise on the reverse, clutching both arrows and olive branch, reflects America's dual commitment to peace and defense, ideals that resonate as strongly today as they did during the founding of the nation. The mottos, Liberty, In God We Trust, and E Pluribus Unum, serve as moral and philosophical pillars inscribed in metal, reminding each holder of the principles on which the nation stands. Over time, as newer designs replaced it, the 1984 quarter transitioned from everyday change to collectible relic, yet it remains deeply familiar to generations of Americans. Even now, finding a 1984 quarter in circulation can evoke nostalgia for a simpler era of American life, when coinage still bore the same enduring design that linked citizens back to their revolutionary roots. Thus, the 1984 United States quarter-dollar coin, though common in quantity, is rich in meaning, artistry, and heritage. It bridges America's numismatic past and its modern identity, embodying craftsmanship, national symbolism, and economic continuity. Its copper core and nickel exterior mirror the strength and resilience of the nation it represents, durable, practical, and steadfast through changing times. Whether viewed as a simple piece of pocket change or a small monument to the ideals of liberty and unity, the 1984 quarter endures as a miniature masterpiece of American coinage. Like and subscribe to my channel.